Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone all over the world, my brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are, including our approximately 32 million non resident Indians world over in different countries, in different time zones, in different framework. But they are wonderful. We are proud of them because they do a lot as far as our global fraternity coming to one podlock system together, bringing proud to India in various forms, including FDIs when you talk about foreign direct investments in India. Today, we are proceeding in our series that is the curtain raiser, what we are doing to our new program, new series, which we are starting from the first Navratra, that is on 9th of April, 108 Zoom sessions with the leading corporate houses, leading legends, and whosoever directly or indirectly associated with tourism, hospitality, airlines, media entertainment, MICE industry, meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, and a couple of other verticals, including in education, skills, competencies, research, innovation, technology. Everybody we are trying to bring together, working out a document, India Tourism 2047. So, on behalf of Chamber for Service Industry, let me extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. While welcoming you to India, let me today take you to wonderful northeast part of India. Such a beautiful region, such a beautiful place, such an interesting, if you go to these eight beautiful states, I have enjoyed thoroughly. I have gone over there. I've spent a considerable time. Each and every place is so much, it's so fascinating. You would be amazed to see the northeast part of India. You right, see Arunachal Pradesh with the capital, all the way when I'm talking about Itanagar. There's a beautiful place called Dong, where the first ray of the sun falls early in the morning, and thereafter you see the beautiful sun in entire India. Let's come to Assam, and you have got Dispur. You come to Nagaland, you've got Kohima, something very interesting. You come to Manipur, and you have got Imphal, beautiful. And similar way, come to Meghalaya, Shillong, come to Mizoram, Aizawl, go to Sikkim also, all the way to Gangtok, come to Tripura. And once again, when I look at these eight beautiful states, wonderful, colorful youth, because our focus is youth. India has got more than 50% population, which is less than 25 years of age. And if you look at the Youngistan and particularly India, and where the demographic dividends, if we strategically channelize the best possible way, we can do wonders on this particular planet, all of us together. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move together, let's work together, and let me take you today on 5th of April, all the way without spending single rupee. Dekho apna Bharat, dekho apna Desh, travel to northeast part of India, and incredible northeast when I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier there were seven sisters we used to call, and thereafter people now call it Sikkim as a brother. But I personally feel let's take them in one category, all of them together. And such a colorful costumes and such a wonderful tribes, their dances, their music, their cuisine, their warmth, and particularly the youth, I would like to compliment from the entire Northeast. Their wonderful soft skills. If you look at them, their courtesy, their manners, their gesture, their body language, their personality, their articulation, their communication, their warmth, it's so wonderful. It's splendid, I would say it's amazing. Let me travel one by one, and a couple of places we'll keep touching. This is wonderful, Arunachal Pradesh, the gateway to serenity when you talk about. And Tawang festival is very popular. We all go to Tawang. It's a Buddhist, monastery, and the festival which takes place over there. At the same time, if you remember, there was a movie called Koila, in which Madhuri Dixit and Rakesh Roshan and Amrish Puri and a couple of other dignitaries, Rakesh Roshan ji had directed that movie. It was shot right in Arunachal Pradesh, on the way to Tawang. When you are going over there, on the way, the waterfall is also now known as Madhuri Fall. Such a beautiful state, such a beautiful tribes and people. And I'm proud of that today's creative and this particular entire presentation also is being prepared by a person, but one of our team members from Arunachal Pradesh. Proud of her. Let's move ahead. Let's go to Assam. Discover a different world, discover Assam. Bihu, who would not remember? One horn rhino when you talk about Kaziranga, the tea gardens, and of course, Bhupen Hazarika music, and such a beautiful songs and such a beautiful melodies, their costume, their dances, their music, their warmth. Assam is another beautiful state. Manipur is the jewel of incredible India. And whenever you go to Manipur, don't forget Imphal. Of course, you will be going after landing at Imphal airport. You'll go to the city, and my friend has got a beautiful classic hotel over there. But when I move ahead, do visit whenever you're traveling Manipur, go to Loktak Lake, floating islands. And if you remember, Subhash Chandra Bose, कि अगर तुम्हें आजादी चाहिए तो तुम मेरे साथ जुड़ो. And Subhash Chandra Bose, that entire forces which he gathered and he came to India, and the place that is, if you see, where Subhash Chandra Bose ji flagged and hosted the Indian flag, that is also in Manipur. And then, of course, from there you can move to More, and from there you travel to Southeast Asia. You can enter beautiful ASEAN countries when you're going to Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, and Vietnam. All those 10 beautiful countries, entries all the way from More, from Manipur. And I must compliment, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, some time back, we introduced you. There was a special program by Madam Madhuri Sastrabuddheji. She took the ladies, and by road, the ladies traveled all the way right up to Europe. And that entry, and that was from Manipur, and then moving to More, and then going to ASEAN, and then going world over. So Manipur, another beautiful state in Northeast. Okay, Meghalaya, the clouds are moving halfway to heaven. It's also known as Scotland of East. And if you go visit Shillong, go to Tura, go to Garo Hills, try and see the beautiful waterfalls and the clouds moving. And right at the backdrop, you have got the canvas of beautiful mountains. What a thick, lush green. And the cleanest village when you talk about of India, that is also, once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is Meghalaya when we talk about. Let's move ahead. I take you ahead of Meghalaya now, and we are coming to Mizoram. What a beautiful state. I traveled to Aizawl, stayed over there, tourist lodge, Chalthalang, and there is a Lingpui airport. And from there, you travel by road all the way to the capital of Mizoram. Wonderful people, musical people, dancing, singing, and wonderful warmth which spreads over there. So, this is another beautiful state. You know, the mystical Mizoram, a paradise for everyone. I wish to go to Central University one of these days because I spent lots of time over there when the university was just coming up, that point of time, 2002, 3, and 4. Now I'm taking you to a beautiful state called Nagaland. Before we go to Kohima, let's touch the base, and that is your Dimapur. It's the land of festivals. You remember Hornbill Festival? Yes, that's Nagaland. You come to Kohima, come to Mokokchung, very colorful people, very warm people, very nice people, such a decent, and so much is happening in Nagaland. Let's go to Sikkim, where the Nepali, language it's spoken, and where the nature smiles. And people, those go all the way to Mansarovar. They also travel sometime from that particular area, which is the border, and from there you enter. Okay. If you talk about a Rumtuk monastery, that's also over there. Char Dham also being constructed. physically right in the state of Sikkim. So Gangtok, the capital state, such a beautiful state, and the first organic state of India, completely, that is Sikkim. Very colorful, very warm, very nice people over there. Come to beautiful state, Tripura. You get a Bengali culture over there. And if you remember, such a beautiful music of S.D. Burman and his son R.D. Burman. So the roots of S.D. Burman ji is all the way from Tripura. Most of the people otherwise thought initially that he might be coming from West Bengal or some other place, but he was from Tripura. They have got a beautiful palace. There are lots of caves. And at the same time, just the boundary wall, when you think about Bangladesh right over there, Tripura has got wonderful Bengali culture and, particularly pineapples in plenty over there. So much of it, you get it over there and you enjoy. And of course, the carving. And I also remember Dhammapiyaji, Venerable Dhammapiyaji, the Secretary General of International Buddhist Confederation. He's also setting up a Buddhist university right over there, something very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, these 8 beautiful states of Northeast, when I talk about, make a promise to me, make a commitment to me, although the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and Honorable Prime Minister of India also made a call during the pandemic that Dekho Apna Desh, travel to India, travel to different parts of India. I would make a humble appeal to each one of you. Although I'm born in North India, but my soul belongs to Northeast part of India. It's such a beautiful 8 states what we have got over there. If you ever get an opportunity, make a gesture, make a visit to Northeast, travel, go and visit few places. You would just love. It's such a beautiful states, 8 beautiful states. They are the jewels. They are so wonderful. They are amazing what I have got in Northeast part of India. And if you recall, in the midway of today's presentation, I made mention that today's PPT and today's creative, everything is being made by one of my colleague from the Northeast part of India. She comes from Arunachal Pradesh, and she is the one who weaved in all these pearls for all of you. So do visit Northeast part of India. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It awaits. And 45 million people, wonderful people. They are amazing. Tomorrow from Northeast, I would be taking you to North India tourism industry, which awaits for all of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are doing nowadays is the curtain raiser for our main program, which is coming up from 9th, that is 9th of April on the first Navratra. We are going to start with you a series, India Tourism 2047, and we'll have 108 Zoom session webinars for you with the different experts, and we'll talk all aspects of tourism, the policy part, the planning part, the marketing part, the education part, the human resource development part, the skilling part, technology part, whatsoever you can think about the tourism product and tourism services, what all India offers, everything we are going to discuss with all of you. The moment awaits. Tourism is the passport to peace and prosperity. Tourism industry alone can solve all the problems because it cuts across all the industries. Verticals, when you think horizontal or vertical, it cuts across all the industries. And directly or indirectly, everybody is associated with tourism, hospitality, aviation, transportation, logistic management. People want to travel. And travel, there is no substitute to travel. When you travel, no amount of books reading, no amount of watching YouTube channels, nothing can give you that insight. So make a commitment to me. You're joining me in the Northeast part of India. I extend you a very warm invitation. Join me for music festival, which will be held in month of September at Zero, Ziro. If you join me over there, it's a wonderful place, and we will go together. Itanagar, we land from Delhi directly, and from there we travel all the way to Zero, enjoy the festival. And of course, thereafter, Once the Tawang festival takes place, we will take you over there as well. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, stay fit, stay fine, stay happy. We wish you all the best for your coming days and stay tuned with us. Join us every day for short, crisp, something scintillating where we share the vision. Today, the northeast part of India. Tomorrow, the northeast part, North India part. Okay.